Wow, 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 wow. Gangster! What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Last Week, This Week with your boy Clayton Hill. We're back, baby. Sooner than I thought we would. Sooner than I thought. It's been like once a month, and now two times. 2 times this month, which is twice as many podcasts as I've been putting out, which is great for the 12 people tuning in. So thank you to the 12. I appreciate you all. If you're new, check me out on Last Week, This Week podcast. I'm on Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, around the world, around the world. God, it's getting weird already, baby. It is getting weird, and it's only going to get weirder. I don't know if weird is the right term. Gross, maybe. Terrifying, perhaps. Shocking, disturbing, cringeworthy. I think that's where we're headed today. I have been under the weather just a teensy bit. My sinuses have flared up. I'm pretty sure all I did was just snore on a colder night, and that's all that it takes for me. We're snoring. We're rubbing the back of my throat raw. Some people like that. For me, this caused the ickies. And then I had all that cool air that I was breathing in on that raw throat, you dig? And it just causes my sinuses to go absolutely insane. So I was down for a little bit. We're back up, baby. We are fully recharged. I've got plenty of vitamins and allergy pills up in my system. So we're back and we're doing it. And whilst I was down, dude, just shit around the apartment built up. You know, if you have a busy week or an off week or whatever, you know, for me, I was just bedridden, baby. Bedridden with a raw throat. Hell yeah. And the apartment just went it just went crazy, man. Things just piled up. Dishes piled up. You know, like I wasn't wiping down the tables. I'm not dusting. I'm not keeping up with anything. I'm just trying to survive. And by the time that we get to the end of that, I gotta clean up, man. I need an organized space because my brain is so chaotic anyway that a chaotic environment just amplifies that. So daddy likes it neat. We got to keep it neat for the most part. I'm organized, but dirty, if that makes sense. Everything will be in its right place, but I hate like dusting and like deep cleaning and all this stuff. But after that week or so of being down, dude, I just went on a rampage, man. It just happens. Like we were deep cleaning, we were scrubbing baseboards, cleaning out the bathroom, cleaning appliances, you know, getting down in the crevices of my living situation, which is already filthy enough. But it gets even more filthy, man. It gets icky. It gets disturbing. Whilst cleaning, I'm going behind the couch, and I'm in the windowsills. Behind the couch, I'm behind the fridge, and I'm cleaning up everything, and I've got this power strip. You know, like the external electrical outlet that you can fit like 8 or 9 plugs in or whatever. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, or if I'm not being clear, the power strip that you buy that you just plug a bunch of shit into. And I got to this. And lo and behold, I was not the only one scurrying around this power strip. I see a critter. A critter flies out of this power strip as I'm working around the fridge and in between the couch. A critter with an exoskeleton, if you remember 6th grade. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure they have an exoskeleton. Now I don't even know if I'm saying it right. An insect of the night. An insect that has outlived all insects. An insect that refuses to die. And if you live with them, you're fucked. Because I'm talking about La Cucaracha, baby. La Cucaracha, also known as the cockroach. Heck. Dude, I didn't even know. Obviously, right off the bat, I'm scrambling and I'm trying to just smash this motherfucker. Like, you see it, it dances, it goes, I'm chasing it. Because fuck that, dude. Like, where there's one, there's more. All right? And I don't know if they give off an odor after they die. I like to think that they do. But I want to smash it. I want to let the rest of the colony know that this is not going to fly. I want these morbid fumes to just absolutely fill up my whole place. Like, whatever I can do to give that signal off to the rest of them. So I am just swinging away with my camo Crocs everywhere, all over the place. And of course, you know, like they're just little fucking annoying magicians of space, man. Like, it doesn't matter like what you're swinging at them. They distort their body and they just curl into whatever, whatever shape that they need to survive. It's absolutely freaking disgusting, man. You know, like, I'm a nature dude and I'm cool with bugs. I don't mind bugs. We're all on this earth. We're all creatures in our own way. You know, harmonic balance, sure. But there's also a hierarchy, man. And if it's in my home, you're gone. You're dead. Unless you're like a little bird. Hey, was that episode 1? Shout out little birdie. That you know, comes into my living situation. Like, I'll help you out at that point. Sometimes I'll help out, you know, and just take you outside or whatever it is. But not this, dude. Not this. So we're swinging away. We're smashing shit. I don't even care what's around me. I'm going ham with a 1 camo rubber Croc. Crocs on cocks. Cockroaches. Not human or any other animal, actual cock. Just cockroaches. Crocs on cocks, baby. That's where we're at. That's the mode that we're in on this one. We're swinging away. We're swinging away. We're swinging away. Bam! Got him. Fuck yeah. All right. Now it's time to inspect the element that this little dude crawled out of. Back to the power strip. I've got about 3 things plugged in, really. So there's like another, 3 open spaces that are happening here. I lift up one of the plugs. One of the plugs is it's like an adapter. And so it has another 3-prong outlet, but it also has USB outlets in there in case I want to hook up like a phone charger or some kind of other electronic device, right? And I lift this thing up because I'm inspecting the power strip at this point. So I take out one of the plugs and there are just, I don't know if it's bits of food. I don't know if it's bits of cockroaches. I don't know if it's bits of shit. Bits of shits is what I had to Google it, man. I went full on. I had to Google it. Looks like salt and pepper, says the internet. Fuck! That's exactly what I have on here. Now we've got a problem. Now there is a problem. This thing is dusted with cockroach shit. God, fucking gross, man. Okay, it's disgusting, but we have a problem. We have to deal with it. Like you have to keep going. You have to move on. We have to resolve this. Okay, I take a closer look, and I unplug everything at this point. And I didn't even know that this was a thing. I didn't know that this was possible. I didn't know that they could just be in a power strip. Why would you be in a power strip? Why would you be like, I thought, trash can, sure, or like whatever, like that. Yeah, I get all that. But I lift it up, dude. It just keeps getting worse and worse. And I see him I see movement in the holes. Like in the power strip, underneath the power strip, with inside, you look down into the holes where you plug shit in. Ah! Dude, so gross, man. So gross. Now it's a full-on fucking war. Now I have cockroach, bug spray for the house kind of a thing. Because I usually once a year, I'll go around the corners, because I don't mess with this stuff. I don't like bugs in here. I'll go around the corners, go around the windows, and I'll spray myself with, shit that you buy from Walmart. I don't know if it's called Home Defender or whatever it is. Just a pesticide spray. So I have some of this already. And at this point, I'm like, fuck this surge protector. And I just douse it, dude. I just spray everywhere, all in there. It's still plugged in, still on. Not really at this point, it's just kill the cockroaches. I don't care what else happens. I don't care if the whole electric, I don't care if this building burns. It's probably best that it does, because once you have them in there, we're really tough to get out. So I spray in there, soak this thing, and I'm like, afterthought, that probably wasn't the best idea to throw a liquid into an electronic outlet, pretty much, right? Well, and then, the signs and signals start showing themselves that it wasn't a good idea. The power strip starts smoking. And I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, well, if it's frying the cockroaches, let it go. Burn those babies up, Get it done. I would say nuke them, but they've survived nuclear attacks. I'm pretty sure. I don't know where I got that information. I don't know why it lives in my brain, but I feel like there's something out there where cockroaches can survive a nuclear attack. I feel like that is factual information for whatever reason. Maybe it's just my perception. I don't know. But roast them, man. Roast those suckers. I don't care. I turned off or unplugged the power strip because I don't want to cause any further damage and be liable for anything here. So I take, dude, this whole thing, I can't even believe that I'm able to talk to this. So I take this power strip, unplug it, move it away now, put it in an open space, and I'm just, honestly, I'm slamming it on the ground. At this point, I'm just like, dude, if I could shake something out after I, sprayed the crap out of it, and then we'll go back to, smacking cocks with Crocs. But I was like, I just want to shake anything that's in there out of it. Another one pops out. Slow moving now, aren't you, bitch? Bam! Crocs on cocks. I know that I haven't finished the job at this point. I know how invasive these things are. And so now I don't know what kind of situation that they have created inside this power strip. Now I have to further investigate. I can't stop because they don't stop. So I got a screwdriver, and I pulled off. Didn't really know you could do this either. You can separate a power strip. You can disassemble. I mean, it makes sense. Something that someone or something made, it should be able to be pulling apart, but I just never even thought. Anyway, pull off separate this power strip, split in half basically. Take a look at all the guts and the insides. Dude, all that shit that was on top was inside, man. Like they have been habitating here. And then there's also one soldier, you little fucker, curled up in a corner, but done, dead, got roasted, got fried, whatever. It's traumatizing, dude. Absolutely traumatizing. And so, I've got a paper towel. I'm cleaning it out. And I'm like, I can't. I've got everything out and whatever. It's all clean. I've let it dry out. And at this point, I'm like, I left it open overnight to dry out, and at this point I'm kind of trying to use it as possible bait, like maybe more will come back here and I can start swinging Crocs on cocks again in the morning. So next morning comes, I got nothing around it, which is fine. I don't really want to see anymore. Everything's dried out. We put it back together, and now I'm like, I don't know if I can use this. I feel like whatever I plug into this is going to just get zapped like that. And so now I'm kind of just, now it's just sitting. Now it's just sitting in an open spot where I can see it, but I've also put tape over the plug-in holes. Right, because I don't want them to start living in there again. It kind of is still just open bait to see if they will come back around it and to see if I can catch them. Dude, just absolutely, absolutely so gross. So gross. I saw a couple in the following days. I fucked up their home so they didn't have a place to go, which is exactly what I was wanting to happen, so I could catch them out in the open and smack them around a little bit. And we did that. And I have sprayed again everywhere. And I haven't seen any more. So I think that we've got it, man. I think it's under control. I feel like a piece of shit. I don't know why. I feel like dirty scum. I am dirty, like I said, but I'm not filthy. Like everything's organized, everything's in its place. I run the Roomba like every other day, if not every day. There's not bits and pieces of shit all over the floor. I know that the building that I'm in is an old ass building and it's had issues before. But it makes you wonder, dude. It makes you wonder if you're garbage. Am I garbage, dude? Am I filth? No, I'm not. I'm a fairly clean human being. But it's just quivering, man. Absolutely quivering. So, of course, I did more research, it turns out that they like oh God, I can't believe we're still talking about it. Turns out that they like a warm environment, and they actually will fucking like live in your electronics and your appliances because of that warm electrical current that's going through there, and it's a tight space where they can all huddle together. You know, because they're insect, like they're not reptiles, right? So they're not like, is their body temperature determined by external factors? They're not reptiles, but they're not whatever the fuck we are. What are mammals? Like, do they have blood? I mean, I guess, no, I don't know. Do insects have blood? They have guts. If you smack a fly, guts come out. Cockroach, guts come out. Mosquito, blood, but that's because they're taking it from their victim, and they store that shit. I don't know, man. But I'm questioning everything. I'm absolutely questioning everything here. I'll have to do a little bit more research. I was also curious of, how we got to the term cockroach. Cockroach. Why are we putting the word cock in things? Which came first? Did we start calling dudes' penises cocks first? Or, is it because they're pesky little things that find themselves in spaces that they aren't supposed to be in? That's very similar to a cock, a male penis. Also to a cockroach. Little pesky things that find themselves in places where they don't belong. Chicken or the egg. Really just turned out that, it's from the Spanish word la cucaracha, which is like some kind of beetle. I think it means there's some translation of caterpillar and beetle in there. And us as Americans, we're like, we don't know those words. La cucaracha, no, cockroach. We know those two. And we just fucking put it together because we just make up our own shit. So, I don't know, man. Send prayers, send apartment, fumigating bombs. Send help, man. Somebody send help. If you don't want to send help, another way you can help is to, great transition, like, comment, and subscribe on this fucking disgusting podcast. Follow me. Last week, this week podcast. Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast, wherever you get your internet content. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I'll see if I follow up on that. I don't know. I feel like I need to take another shower and kind of just burn this place to the ground, So, send fumigating bombs, or I'm going to create like an actual one and just explode this apartment. I will evacuate all humans and animals beforehand because I'm not a terrorist and I'm a nice guy. But this place is fucking going to the ground if this doesn't get under control. Now, like I said, I haven't seen any in a while. I haven't seen any really after I got like those couple stragglers. I haven't seen, I don't know. But if they come back, I'll be on the news. And that's it, baby. That's it. Catch us next time on Last Week This Week with your boy Clayton Hill. Take it easy, y'all. Take a shower. Dude, check your fucking corners, man. Check your appliances and stuff. Make sure there's no like little fucking crumble dust particles things going on, dude. They're tricky little fuckers, and I want you all to have a better life than I'm living. So, take care of it, man. God bless.